Hey guys, what's up? This is Mondays with Mae BAe, and I am Jeannie Mae. I know I'm coming at you a little bit later than usual tonight, but to be honest, I just had a really hard time finding motivation today. So I had to get a little kick into action, and here we are. Better late than never, right? But I know typically I kind of talk about my personal experiences and in life. Today I'm going to do it a little bit different. I had a little help getting this all put together for you guys today. And I wanted to talk about intention and living life with intention, and more importantly, your purpose in life. See, intention is really just about bringing focus and awareness to what matters most to you, but also it's about stepping away from those mindless activities that keep you so drawn in and away from living your purpose. God gave each and every one of us a purpose in our heart, and that's why some of us love animals so much. That's why some of us love nature so much. That's why some of us really love cars or helping people or whatever it may be, right? We all have a purpose, and every single one of our purposes are different than one another, and that's what makes us so incredibly unique. And so I wanted to talk today about, sorry, my hair's going crazy, about living your life with intention, and having a plan of action day in and day out to get you a step closer to your purpose. When you develop a deep awareness of what's most important to you, what drives you, the people that matter the most to you, the activities, the experiences, whatever it may be, when you develop that deep awareness, you naturally become more aligned with those things. Have you noticed when you're like, man, I really need to stop drinking and I really need to focus more on work? You start doing that. When you're like, man, I really need to focus more on education, you start doing better in school. Or when you're like, money's not really a big thing for me, I really just want to focus on my family. You start doing things day to day that change that outcome so that you can focus more on what means most to you in your life. You behave differently when you are being intentional with your day-to-day activities rather than just being reckless. We are creatures of habit. I know I am. You can ask anyone that knows me. I'm a routine person. I get up every morning at the same time. I do my devotional. I have my coffee. I have some me time with the horses on the ranch, and then I go to the gym, go to my office. I'm in my office dealing with chaos day in, day out until like 2, 3 p.m. Have a little mini break for myself, go for a walk, whatever it may be, and then go home, make dinner for me and my family, have some time with my family, and then go to bed by 8:30. Literally every single day. That's pretty much my schedule. It varies a little bit because I don't have my son full-time, but yeah, so that's mostly my habit. You can pretty much track me and find me at my office, the gym, maybe the grocery store. That's like how exciting my life is during the week. On the weekend, it's a little different. It's kind of chaos, but we're creatures of habit, okay? So it can be extremely easy to just live your life on autopilot. I know I've done it for so long. You get in this routine, you get up, you go to work, you get off work, you go home, and then you do it all again tomorrow, right? Some of us forget to schedule activities in our life, and I know that sounds so silly, but seriously, schedule activities in your life that you enjoy doing. When you go through your week and you have nothing but meetings, work, whatever it may be on your schedule, you start losing motivation faster. But if you do something during the week that revitalizes you, that makes you excited to live life, whether it's going on a coffee date, going dancing, going to pick blueberries, whatever it may be, you need to schedule something in your week that brings joy to you, that is strictly for you. And I like to call these the ABCs. So A, this is part of living life with intent. A are the non-negotiables. You have to go to work, right? You have to go to the gym. You have to take care of your family. Whatever it may be, you schedule your A's first. Then B's are the negotiables. So these are like doctor's appointments, meetings with friends, whatever it may be, stuff like that, okay? C's are the funds. C's are for you. And I always put one C in my week, every single week, because I live a very busy life. I am always on the go. I'm always doing something. And for me to have that, even if it's just an hour of just me time, it's incredible. This week, for example, I was go, go, go. Then I had to go over to Bend, Oregon to work an event. And then I took all day Saturday for myself, or Sunday for myself. And I went to Smith Rock. I went hiking. I went swimming at the pool. I did whatever I wanted all day. And it rejuvenated my soul. And it was just incredible because I got to not only reconnect myself with God, but I also got to take all the pressure and all the stress off my life. A little of it ran over into today, so I'm still kind of unmotivated just because I had like such a busy week last week and I had a lot of fun today. But I'm ramping up because I do have my car show this weekend. I've been organizing the annual car show and shine for Klamath County, and that's coming up this weekend. So I've been overworking and overstressing myself. So I think that's part of why I'm kind of burnt out. But I know a lot of us do it. We put so much into our schedule because we feel like we have to do everything. We feel like we have to please everyone, but you don't. You need to live your life with intent, with intention of your purpose. What makes you happy? For me, I really did some self-reflecting, and I realized I was no longer willing to be someone that lived out of fear. And the reason that I was so hard on myself and I was pushing myself so much and I was so demanding in every aspect of my life is because I was driven by fear. Fear of not being good enough, fear of falling short, fear of not pursuing my dreams, just so many different things. And I found out my insecurities were getting the best of me, and I was falling short at work because of it, and I was failing as a mom, and just all these other things because I was so focused on being this perfect person that I wasn't allowing myself to be me and to live my life with my intent. I was so busy living my life for other people, not for myself. And once I realized money really isn't a big driving factor for me. Yeah, I need it to survive and pay for my family, but I'm not financially driven. I could care less about what the standing is of my bank account or how big my house is or how nice my car is. I care about me. I care about being happy. I care about having a family. I care about coming home and being greeted in the arms of the person I love. I care about time and spending time with people that I love the most. I don't care about the cars. I don't care about the exotic houses or the high heels okay, I care about the high heels. But you get what I'm saying. Like, once I realized I'm not a person that's driven by financial standings, then a lot changed. I realized I was living my life for other people, and that's not what I wanted to do. So I took a step back and I started making changes to my day-to-day life. Yes, I still own my business. Yes, I'm still working a couple other jobs just financially to help with things, but I am doing what makes me happy. I am spending more time helping people. I'm spending more time for myself. I'm spending more time focused on my family and the people that I love and support around me. I'm not focused on being the most extravagant top model in the United States. I'm not focused on my social standing. I could care less. All I care about is my inner peace and my happiness. And so circling back here to your intention and living life for your purpose, I felt like my purpose was to help others. And I wanted to do that through telling my story. So I joined a seminar team. So we travel the United States and I speak at seminars and share my light with the world. And I couldn't be more excited about it because I definitely wanted the chance to tell my story. I've been through a lot more than any 28-year-old should ever have to go through. And those of you that know me know a little bit about it, but a lot of people don't. And I wanted to be relatable, and I wanted to be able to help people, and I wanted to be welcoming enough to where people could reach out to me. And through my podcast, I've been able to do all of that. And it's been incredible because I've had so many opportunities present themselves to me because I've been doing this every single week, and I've been raw and real and honest. And with that, I've been able to start being more intentional with my daily life. I've been able to clarify who I am for myself and what I wanted to achieve. Once you start reflecting on your values, your dreams, your priorities, your goals, everything else just makes sense. Something I wrote that I wanted to share with you, I wrote it in my journal. It's about living your life with intent, and it was actually really powerful, so I wanted to share it with you. Who am I no longer willing to be? I will no longer live in fear. Fear of not being good enough, fear of falling short of my goals, my priorities. My one priority is to be happy, to be a good wife, to be a great mother, and to spread kindness every direction. I will no longer question my worth, my value, or my purpose on this earth. I am done doing things that don't add value to my life. I will do one thing every single day to bring me a step closer to my goals. I am no longer going to be controlled by fear or driven by materialistic things. I am a great woman. I am a great mother. I am a great spouse. I am going to make a difference in this world and live a life of value, honesty, and integrity. See, once you learn what you are, you learn how to reject everything that you're not. I've been told my entire life that I'm not good enough, that I will never make anyone happy, that I'd never be a good wife, that I'd never be a good mom, that I could never achieve my dreams because they're just bizarre and they're way out there. But here I am. I am a good woman. I am a good mother. I am driven. I am successful. Success looks different for everybody. But for me, I know what I am, and I know what I'm not. I am not the number one top model in the whole world. I am not the most successful model coach in the entire world. I am Jeannie Mae. And I am impactful. I am powerful. And I am here to make a difference. See, I've worked with probably 50 different girls hands-on for coaching through different agencies, one-on-one, however it may be. And each and every one of them has told me how much of an impact I've made in their life and how much I've helped them achieve their goals and given them the confidence to pursue their goals. And that alone is enough for me. And then I started working another job as a sales representative to help me gain some money for my son's surgery. And then I moved up in the company really fast because anyone that knows me knows when I have my head set on something and I'm determined, I get it. So then I became an assistant manager. And with that, I've been training people. And I've had so many people tell me how impactful I am because I take the time to actually learn them and help them rather than just make a sale. And I think in life, we get so caught up in the chaos and we focus on the tiny little thing in front of us and we obsess over it rather than taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture. Yes, it's easy to get caught up in the tiny day-to-day things of the world. But when you take a step back and you look at the bigger picture, those tiny little things day to day don't really matter, do they? Especially when you're wasting your time on things that don't bring any value to your intent in life, to your purpose in life. So I want to challenge you. As you go through this week, notice things that you're doing for yourself. Focus on what drives you, what your dreams are, what your values are, what your priorities are, what your goals are. Focus on those. Figure those out. And once you figure those out, start making day-to-day changes. Make day-to-day changes. Do one thing every single day that will push you in that direction, because those tiny little steps that you take every single day, eventually you're going to end up running a marathon before you realize it. Live your life with intent. Intention is about bringing focus and attention to what matters most to you, not anyone else, just you. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm sorry, I know it's late, but I really was just not motivated today, so I spent most of the day being lazy. But I hope you took something away from this message today. I hope it really helped you. I hope you find the purpose and the motivation to break your creature of habitness and to get out there and stop living your life by default. You are here on this earth for a reason. Put some intention in your heart and make that purpose come true. I love you guys. I hope you have a great evening. And I'm going to leave you the way I leave you every single week. Make it your mission to make someone's life better and spread kindness. You got this. Have a great week.